To start here, Stramel unable to gather that one in for the Spartans. It comes back, and the captain, Luke Middlestat, that'll be Thomas collecting that into the first period. It's been quiet so far. No shots on goal for either side thus far. Now this one's in front, and it deflects just wide to that left side. Leahy in the lineup, just his 5th game so far this season. We've seen him play in the last 4 games. Is now an odd man rush and a quick save with the glove for Trey Augustine. Zemer wins it back for the moment. Team's trading possession here. Sturback finally leaves it for Nielsen with some space on that right circle. Here's Riker Lee, a spinorama and a beautiful goal! Oh, Riker Lee feeling himself on that one. Backhand into the back of the net. It's 1-0 Spartans.
I mean, is Riker Lee fun to watch or what? Number 18 gets things started here early for the green and white. Spin move to sends Luca DePasco packing into the corner.
Just under 7 minutes played here in East Lansing. Spartans first line out there. Stramel to Martone the shot. That one stopped by DePasco. This crowd into it. There was a great tribute. Mo battles for this one. Middlestat and Townsend there to help him out. Tiernan Shouty was there for the Spartans. Owen West steps up with it and takes a shot. That one stopped by Luca DePasco. Jarecki on the rebound. Shot is blocked in front. Middlestat deflects this one forward. Another blocked pass / shot there. He gets it over to Moore across the blue line. Nice move to his left there and shoots. That one's going to be kept out there by Augustine. Looked for a moment like it might have deflected over his shoulder.
As you see right here, Javon Moore takes a shot. Augustine thinks he has it. Does a great job of refinding it. As he kind of knocks it up. Does a great job not giving.
Nielsen behind the net, back to Barnhill at the top of the point. That one's deflected wide. Van Sagi, the wraparound attempt, is snuffed out by DePasqua. LJ Mooney brings this one back ahead. Here's Whipple with the shot. That one stopped by Trey Augustine. Re-entering the zone now, Griffin Jarecki in on the backhand, and he's poke-checked there by DePasquo. The backhanded rebound by Shouty is stopped. Spartans still have it. West, the shot's deflected and stopped by Luca DePasquo once again. Goes back around the board. Sturback shoots. It's deflected by Russell. And stopped from DePasquo once again. Looking for a pass that time for LJ Mooney, couldn't connect. Here comes Shane Van Sagi. Riker Lee. Lee moving in on the backhand, does another spin and shoots. This one deflects just wide. Here's Mo across the blue line on that left side circle with 18 to go. Drops it off. McLaughlin a shot. That one's wide. Rebound. Here's Mo. That one's stopped by Augustine.
Sets this up by getting it up to the blue line, shot through traffic. And he's able to pick up the pieces, but Trey Augustine does such a good job of getting back into position right here. Ignores, I believe that's Brody.
Game history. Last year, the Spartans with the 4-0. They're looking to continue that in their first matchup against the Golden Gophers here this season. As the second period is underway in East Lansing, Pritchard trying to across the blue line, tried the long skip pass to Brody Lamb, couldn't connect. Now here comes Romani. Romani drop pass, Cade Lindstrom a shot. That one's turned away by DePasquo. Spartans here, Geary loses that one. Paulson's got it here. Sent forward and redirected. Lutke here between the circles. A shot is stopped by Augustine with the blocker.
Are absolutely standing on their heads for their teams as Lutke tries to send it back the other way. Augustine does a great job of staying nice and square, doesn't cheat to any side.
Tiernan Shouty waiting for his defenseman Basgall across the blue line, sending it forward. It deflects and it's turned aside by DePasqua. 2:45 into the second period. Both these teams buzzing, looking to score and get the first goal quick. Here's Russell a shot, gloved by DePasqua. Trying to make something happen here. Porter Martone. Nice stick move that time by Middlestat. Now he comes away with it for Minnesota across the blue line. Drops it back. Here's Moore. The shot. Glove save that time from Augustine, and it's turned away by Basgall. Martone out to Russell as the Spartans try and move this ahead. Here's Stramel across the blue line on the left wing side. A pass to Martone. That shot just goes wide on the far post. Leahy trying to get this one back in as the Spartans in the midst of a change. Martone behind the net, loses his footing. Gets it to fellow Flyers prospect Shane Van Sage.
This team does a great job of clearing the rebound, but then another opportunity for Porter Martone. You see a little bit of frustration there from number 22. He thinks he should have scored this as he beats the...
Getting this one up ahead, Van Sage. It deflects over to Nielsen. Looked like he might have... Minnesota's able to get out with it. It's Cal Thomas through the neutral zone quickly and up ahead now to Paulson. Paulson all the way in, and that one stopped by Augustine. Opposite side, he's got Mooney. Lamb on the right wing. He shoots. It's gloved by Augustine. At Hendrickson, he comes away with the puck. Gets it to the top for Grube on the right side point. Now back to the opposite side. It's Paulson, a shot. That one doesn't get all the way through. Hendrickson behind the goal. Looking for Lamb. That one stopped by Augustine, and a second opportunity was as well. A couple of shots as Lamb was batting away at that one, but number one still with a couple of saves.
Trey Augustine continues to be more and more exceptional, and he remains with the lead.
15 to go on the power play. Gruba, the one-timer. That one stopped. Rebound centered in front. Puck still loose, and Stramel gets it out of the desperate territory. 7 to go. Welcome back to East Lansing. Stramel wins the state. Here's Riker Lee across the blue line with some speed. Centers for Stramel. That shot stopped. Martone, 50 seconds into the power play, has it left wing, looking for a shot pass. Nothing doing that time. Puck behind the net here. Battling for it on that far side corner with Sturback. Owen West will now come away with the loose puck. O'Connell, maybe a 3-on-2 developing here for Michigan State. Sturback, now it's O'Connell, the shot, he scores! Anthony Romani finds Gavin O'Connell in front. And the third goal this season for the Spartan Junior makes it 2-0 MSU.
It's on to the lead after the Spartans fail to convert on the power play, and it's a great little give and go as O'Connell feeds it to Romani, who goes back up to O'Connell, takes advantage of Luca DePasco having to move back to his right and finds it right low, kind of low glove, low pad on the right side.
Van Sage poking this one forward into the near side corner in the offensive zone for MSU. Van Sage, Montreal Canadiens prospect, steps in on that left wing side across the blue line. A beautiful pass for Zemer in front, and Augustine loses his glove again, but he's ready and he makes the save. Bit of an awkward moment there as the whistle blows. No goal. Once again, equipment going all over the place for the goalies. Yeah. Minnesota needs 2 goals to tie here. Michigan State is looking to keep doing what they've been doing as Martone quickly off the draw. Spartans still looking for a shooting lane. Minnesota doing a nice job of not allowing any, but the Spartans doing a nice job of keeping possession. Riker Lee switching spots, shooting for a deflection there, and it goes wide. Spartans doing a great job keeping the puck in their offensive zone right now as Barnhill shoots this one. It's easily blocked away by DePasquo. Shouty trying to fight for that one across the blue line. It trickles all the way back into the defensive end. Sturback there as Manisto picking up some speed, gets it back into the offensive zone for Michigan State. Protecting the puck on his backhand, now lose it for Shouty behind the goal. Setting up Sturback, he shoots and scores! Maxim Sturback with a beautiful shot, and he points his hand to the sky as he makes it 3-0 MSU here.
Maxim Sturback, what a shot, picks the corner, and it's a beautiful feed from Tiernan Shouty, who takes his time behind the net, finds Sturback, who's going to dedicate that one right up to the sky to Dan Sturgis. That goes right there, I believe it was tipped up off.
Near the end of January, gets back on the board, makes it 3-0 Michigan State. Fourth line trying to keep things going. It's Basgall, a shot. That puck stopped in front by DePasquo, and now a whistle as it stayed loose, and DePasquo was run over there. This Minnesota side here down 3-0 in the third. Sturback, another shot. This one stopped by DePasquo.
At now Spartans will head right back to the power play.
Stramel with another face-off win. Now Basgall shoots off it. Danny Russell still battling forward in front. Puck loose behind the net. Martone's got it. Spartans still set up here on the power play. Only 15 seconds have elapsed. Lee right wing pass over to Martone. Back to the point, Basgall. Back over to Lee now, a shot. That one stopped by DePasquo. Middle stat. Mooney now back over to Zemer. To the point, Lamb. Lamb shoots. That one's high and wide. Sturback fighting for that rebound. Lamb first to the puck. LJ Mooney's got it here once again at the point. Walks in, shoots, and scores. Beautiful seeing eye shot that time from LJ Mooney. And the Montreal Canadiens prospect with his 5th goal of the season with 6:08 to go. Some life here for the Golden Gophers.
Them elect to go with 3 forwards, 1 defenseman, and they plant that 1 defenseman right in front of Trey Augustine as opposed to having him running the point on the blue line, and they're cycling LJ Mooney and cycling Brody Lamb up top, and this time LJ Mooney comes moving across the ice from right to left and fires it the way he's coming again. Another difficult save.
The Gophers, you got to start thinking about pulling the goalie here soon, as O'Connell on a chance in front, couldn't stuff it home. As it floats back into the neutral ice, Manisto up to Jarecki. They're trying to quick play it. Jarecki, a backhander. That one stopped by DePasqua. Sturback holding on to it, gets to the red line, shoots it in on DePasquo. Middle stat loses this one. Riker Lee, a nice move onto the backhand and shoots. DePasquo with the stop. And that'll be all she wrote. Manisto to the loose puck. 2 seconds and 1.